off. Way going in to kick it off with the Zap Lalo. He's got the 7 lightning. Looks like he's want to take out the clan castle because he does not have a poison as well. So he's got to find some way to take that down. And then he's going to come in with the Lalo around. Maybe he's going to try to get his way into the... Oh, he does drop the lightning over on towards that Grand Warden platform and finally drops that Earthquake, which also damages that Scattershot a bit there.
Very nice, yes. You obviously 7 lightning spells to take down a clan castle, only 5 for an expo, so it makes sense to rotate any damage around the clan castle and just get anything onto existing defenses. Even if you don't take them down, getting damage onto them is something you see on the top pro level. Now we see the hero dive Carbon from this 1 o'clock area, driving straight in towards the Scattershot, but also the enemy queen, and a beautiful freeze spell to get the expo, single, and the defending queen there.
Wow, look at this Sui value from the king, the queen, the royal champion. Already popped her ability. Can she even take down the sweeper as well? Yes, the sweeper. This whole top side, the enemy quit. This all is down. The biggest threat now remaining are the 2, which we have the Eagle Artillery, the Town Hall, and he's going to send the Blimp solo for the Town Hall. He does find a Seeking Airmine here, but it is touching the wall, which means he can have Sneaky Gobs come out of this to help take the Town Hall down.
He can, and there is a Lava Hound as well, which is perfect. It means the sneaky goblins from the angle you mentioned, Carbon, could take the Town Hall without any danger of traps. And we also have the Lava Hound to help reinforce. Definitely the most efficient thing. But with the Teslas, it has drawn some of his balloons up and away from the main pack. Is that going to be pivotal? I'm not too sure here. The Archer Queen still has her ability. Wow. Headhunters move on in. What are you seeing here, Carbon?
The biggest thing is he accidentally popped that Warren ability early in the raid there, so he didn't have it for the back end. But can he still overwhelm this multi-target Inferno? The Eagle goes down. They go straight for the multi, and Wei is still able to crush this base of Machuo for the 3-star. Has one more wizard. He made that look easy. The Blimp took that Town Hall down, and he just laloed around. Even with that accidental early Warden ability, still managed to pull this one off for the triple to kick this off in this war for Dakest Muzhan. Beautiful hit here.
Fantastic hit indeed. Wei, last year's World Championship most
spell a disaster, but now we have Machuo going in for X6tence, looking to answer here, and we're seeing 2 multi-target Infernos now. Is this gonna, or will we see the rise of Infernos back in the meta for defense here, Judo?
I think in the most recent qualifiers, we definitely seen that. And we also seen centralized multi-target Infernos to continue doing damage onto the higher amount of troop capacity if you can't get to the center. And that's potentially why we've seen the lightning spells directly in the middle for the multi-target Inferno. So this one being a little bit different, Carbon, in that we only have 5 lightning spells rather than the 7. Going to have to deal with the Clan Castle troops. However, he is bringing a Queen charge, which means his healers on the Queen can allow her to get directly up towards the enemy Queen, and it looks like the Town Hall as well. Absolutely.
Plus, he's sending the Royal Champion in for the Eagle Artillery. And notice how the enemy Queen, she is damaged. So only should take 1 shot. Oh, the... force the Queen ability there. Unfortunately, he dropped that rage late. Needs to get into the enemy Queen. Should one-shot her here. And down she goes, now charging her way over towards that Town Hall. She can walk around this. And that is a multi-target Inferno, which means the Royal Champion can get through that. And that whole valley on the top side. Look at that.
Amazing! Wow. He has almost taken down 50% of the base. Now notice we have super minions in the Clan Castle. Very strong at the moment. He hasn't froze them, Carbon.
Wow.
The Queen... Oh! He really waited until the last moment because he needs the Town Hall down. Yep. Without the Queen's ability, the super minion would take down the Archer Queen.
This is looking crushed here so far. The Town Hall goes down. Queen's walking to the right. She can grab the Wizard Tower. The top side air defense. The Stone Slammer is now coming in. The Scattershot's up there. The Lalo is finally coming down. He still has the Grand Warden. And whatever's that Stone Slammer can help take down the enemy Royal Champion. This is looking beautiful. What an amazing charge from that Queen there.
Amazing indeed. The lava pups actually get the tornado trap, so he doesn't even have to worry about that. Carbon, this base was nearly finished before the lava loon even came in.
Yeah.
2 compartments for the lava loon. That is how proficient X6tence are. And even though the queen goes down, he has so many balloons, he will be able to get the 3 stars on this base and ensure that X6tence get the responding 3-star against Dakest Muzhan. 2 3-stars to kick us off. We know what happened last King of the Castle. I can't wait to see how many 3-stars we will see in this war.
Indeed. Look at that. Machuo coming in with the queen charge. Lalo have already gotten the golden ticket, but here we go. 25 plus going in against Krishan with the drag clone. Ooh. We haven't seen the clone spell being used, if at all, for a very long time now.
We haven't. Maybe he will use an Electron in order to start off an entry, or maybe he will clone the dragons as we move through. It's interesting that there are 3 single-target Infernos. Looks like to the left-hand side, here does come the Battle Blimp. I would be expecting the clone. Notice 2 storages as well, Carbon. If he can chain onto one of those, he could get really good value, but I don't think he got as far as he'd wanted. Balloons go down. E-Drag struggles. He will get the single, but he wanted the scatter as well. Oh, he might still get it.
Can he get the scatter? Can he? I was wondering. Oh, he does get the chain. There it is. The scatter is down. And I was wondering, did he barely miss that clone spell? But he managed to clone up the E-Dragon to get that value down. Now here comes the dragons pushing his way in. And he's going to try to go through and notice how the Town Hall, nothing is coming out in terms of ground that is going to be running over towards the heroes. The dragons need to clear that CC so he can push his way towards the Town Hall here.
Yes, he is counting on the fact that the dragons could take out the CC without any of the heroes luring it. Beautiful stuff. And with the dragons now on top of the Town Hall, they will take that down. Heroes on the outside then force them up into the center of the base, Carbon, but the tornado trap does pull the dragons a little bit and leaves some of them in the center vulnerable now.
Yeah, the dragons are pushing their way around into the middle. There's a ton of dragons all the way in the core. This is looking overwhelmed. The king is pushing on the top side. The royal champion still has ability. The queen still has her ability. Another free spell to use. He even has a poison spell. He didn't even need to use it for the CC, so there must have been some lava, icicle, or something inside the clan castle that never got lured out.
They make it look so easy with the queen's ability, the royal champion's ability still intact.
Yep.
He has crushed this base, and with a good amount of time left. Remember, if it is a tied war, normally it is the time that is the deciding factor, Carbon.
Yep, pops the Royal Champion ability there, and that is going to be another 3-star here coming in for Dakest Muzhan. And down that goes. Makes it look so...
Still as convincing as you first thought. Here we go. It is Michael DP, and he is using the queen charge. Its X6tence.
Yep.
We know how good they are with this strategy, Carbon. It's their signature attack.
Indeed, and he's going in with that queen charge Lalo, and notice how he has 2 poison spells for the clan castle, for headhunters, and potentially super minions that are going to come out to defend. And that's the thing now. I think at least one player that plays in the qualifiers, or definitely obviously for the clan war leagues now, is always going to have a super mini unlocked so they can donate it to the defending clan castles because of how strong it is since the new meta has come into the game here.
It certainly is, but one thing I would reiterate on that is you always want to make sure throughout your clan you have different clan castle troops in order to make sure you are unpredictable, because if you are predictable, it's probably the worst thing you can have. However, let's see what's in that clan castle. It is the super minions alongside the archers. They start firing at the queen, who has already used the ability, Carbon, so he needs to make sure the poisons are on point. First one goes through. They are firing at the barbarians, so he's going to be able to get away with this one relatively easily.
Look, that queen came back around to walk in for the town hall there. The poison was already down. The queen should make easy work here of the super minions. Down they go, and he even has another poison to potentially use on the queen or royal champion on the backside.
Yeah, the Barbarian King's ability, forcing the queen back around there was beautiful. And look at this Stone Slammer in combination with the Royal Champion who can finish off the queen. He didn't even need the dragon there, Carbon.
Oh my goodness, look at this. Now here comes the Lalo on the top side. The Royal Champion even has her ability still to use. Drops the Rage and the healers to keep that queen alive, going through the bottom side of the base to get through the Royal Champion. Finally pops the RC ability. There's the perfect freeze down there. Even has his Warden ability. This is looking like an amazing attack. It's going to be trying to answer for existence here from Michael DP.
How do they make sure to coordinate their attack like this, Carbon? He had Lava Loon being deployed from the left, rage spells and freeze spells for the queen on the right, the Royal Champion coming through the center to take down the scatter, and again, the top players in the world make it look so easy. Michael DP is flying through this base easily with troops left in the pocket as well. Just incredible.
And notice how many troops he has left. He has 20 camp space of troops left. He doesn't even need to use the new spaces from the army camps. He's like, I can take you down with swag spells and even the old camp. We have Ty coming in for Dakest Muzhan, and here it is, the witches. I've learned how to use the witches. And what you want to do, you really want to get that Eagle Artillery down as quick as possible, which means he's probably going to start. Oh, wait a second. Where is he going to actually... It looks like the E-Dragon... He's probably going to start towards 3, because that's where you want to... You want to drop the Warden near there. Oh, so he is at... Oh, never mind. He's doing the Queen. This E-Dragon's going to set the funnel. The Queen is quicker, and he's going to charge everything. It looks like his way into the scatter shot, then he's going to jump his way towards the Town Hall. And this could be a little risky. He needs to get this value, but that E-Drag 30 spaces is getting incredible funneling here.
Incredible funneling is an understatement, in my opinion. That was phenomenal. Now he knows the witches have to come down towards the 6 o'clock area and be all funneled in towards the base as well. Look at the sneaky goblin as well, Carbon, to the left-hand side, just ensuring that all of the witches move in. The wall compartments being open, we've mentioned a few times, but it is to try and impact wall breaker AI, but it has left things open for the witches to be able to walk in and out of the base. But there are a few of them walking around here, Carbon.
They're coming back around. The Queen needs to make her way into the Archer Tower, but she's not going to the middle here. This Lava Hound is going to slow down the pops, the Warden ability here. The King goes around, but this Queen, he needs to drop the jump right over this section. Now the Queen can actually make her way back to the Town Hall. As long as he can keep this alive, he has some phrases for the Town Hall, because that's going to be devastating for all of these ground skellies.
It is wiping them out incredibly quick. The Queen does go in. A beautiful King's ability meant he powered through the Tesla farm, allowed the Queen in. Hog Riders, though, will move to the Town Hall and be vulnerable. He's already used the Grand Warden's ability, so they will go down to the Gigabomb. He rages to ensure it goes down. Try and protect the Skellies. Oh, that is a big blast there, Carbon.
Yeah, he still has his Royal Champion, though, and a freeze. Probably dropped the Royal Champion from the top side. Yes, there she goes. She can get incredible value, that single target Inferno, but the scatter shot is... Yes, he is forced to use that freeze on the scatter because it can wreck through those witches. Pops the RC ability. She can help take down the scatter. Can she do it? And yes, it is. And this is looking like a 3-star.
It's looking like it's going to be another 3-star. I can't believe what we are witnessing. Witches do get through. There are no more splash damages other than the mortar, which will easily go down to the Royal Champion. And closing in very nicely on the 3-star. Ty from Dakest Muzhan will indeed keep the 3-star streak going. And again, it is pressure now onto existence. They need to respond yet again.
They have to indeed, and we're seeing...
That was the old meta. This is the new meta after the update. So we are seeing a complete difference, but here we go from the regular witches to the super witches. Carbon, take us away.
Yes, we saw the use of the super witches so many times in Tribe Gaming's attack for the qualifiers, and now we're seeing them brought back because of the additional camp space. Now you can take the 5 super witches. You can take a little bit more space, which the biggest thing is always clean up for this attack because of time. But starting that Warden off, and he's not going with any lightning. He does want to use this Warden to get the scatter shot, to get all this value. And then the biggest thing about these super witches, they're so tanky. You get an incredible value. They just don't die in these attacks.
As long as you get them into the center, they will chug along all day long. And as you mentioned, Carbon, it used to be a really slow attack, which often time failed, but we haven't really seen that as much. As long as you can keep the witches alive in the center and keep them together, they really get through the base pretty quickly. So you notice all 5 of them deployed together. King on the side with the siege barracks. He tries to push the super witches in and will be using the royal champion as well once they get to the center to try and flush around the outside.
Yeah, I love how you use that one giant there to use to tank the cannon so that the super witch didn't take the damage, so that he could she could spawn the big boy, pops the warden ability through the Town Hall Gigabomb. There is the jump into the middle. Took care of the clan castle. The P.E.K.K.A. is still moving down south with full health. That's going to be incredible value. Here comes the Hog Riders. This is looking good. These healers have transferred off to the Super Witches in the middle of this base. Higase has to get to the Eagle Artillery and finally can drop the Royal Champion. She's going to move to the bottom side. Has 2 freezes still to use.
Oh, the Super Witches have split up, but even though he only has 2 in the center, Carbon, look at how much they just keep on going. The fact that he was able to power through the Town Hall area easily means that even though he has 2 Super Witches in the core, this is still looking devastating. Where is the single locked onto? It is onto a big boy, not the queen, but with the Royal Champion and the freeze. Is he going to get it?
He's going to probably let the queen die there. Pops the RC ability. At this point, he realizes he wants the Royal Champion to help take down the single, but he's got a million wizards down. So look at this. Royal Champion's moving down with a freeze left. This is another 3-star here. This is an answer.
It certainly is. Even if the Royal Champion doesn't finish off the building, he still has all of his Super Witches. He has all 5 alive. 200 troop capacity still alive. Now it's all about getting to the single. The Wizards took big damage there. Wait a second, Carbon. 10 seconds.
This is it.
No!
The Super Witch, they beat through the wall here. We got 5 seconds. Can the Super Witch get there? There is a giant. No! 2, 1. Is this going to be the devastating? Triple train rolling, and we have Kartik going in against Michael DP, and he's coming in with the 8 E-Dragons here today, Judo.
Wow. Let's see if Dakest Muzhan can really put themselves in the lead. You know what I'm just thinking as well, Carbon? The pushback from the giant bomb would have actually been the difference maker there. Wow, just so close. But anyways, let's see if the E-Drags can get this one done. We know how devastating the E-Drags can be. We have seen HT Family and Nishang Dance shredding bases with them, as long as you can control their pathing. So here we have the balloons, the E-Drags. We will probably see the early Warden ability with the 2 Rage spells. That's traditionally what we see with the E-Drags. There is the Warden ability. There are the 2 Rage spells, and now they power straight into the base. Look at the damage here, Carbon.
Look at this. He's getting that chain value. E-Drags going right through, but a lot of them are going to the bottom side. A few are making their way to the Town Hall here. He does freeze the Town Hall. Gonna E-Drags moving to the top side as well. Has another 3 freezes and a rage to use. Town Hall has been destroyed. He can drop the Royal Champion on the top side if he wants her to move around through there. Oh, here we go. Let's see. He's got the E-Drags, and the queen is setting a beautiful funnel. These E-Drags have nowhere to go but straight into the middle.
They should get phenomenal damage as well. We have a Tesla farm that did pop at the top, but like you mentioned, Carbon, with the Royal Champion and her ability, I'm pretty sure he can get that. Just sends the Royal Champion in by the E-Drags. Try and use each other to protect each other. He has more than enough time now. He doesn't have to get clever. Royal Champion can move around the bottom and continue to snipe off the defenses. E-Drags start to take some damage from the single target Inferno. Can they chain through it? The E-Drags go down, and they will get caught to the outside of the base. It is all now on to the Royal Champion. Freeze comes in, ability is used. What an amazing move.
The Royal Champion, she's unfortunately going to get stopped by the Skellies. The Teslas is going to... Oh, wait. She took the Tesla down, so she's not going to take damage from the other ones while she's killing off these Skellies. She needs to make her way in. The Kenji take... It's going to take 2 shots per Tesla. 1 and 2. Can she get this final one? No, a giant bomb. 1 and 2. She takes it down. And he's got the Royal Champion still alive. No defenses. And this is yet another 3-star from Dakest Muzhan. Oh...
Can you imagine if that 99, this much percentage, is the difference maker? That much percentage of a building.
No.
It's like the Town Hall. It's like the Town Hall 13 Cup all over again. I'm having flashbacks. Oh, my word. This is incredible.
Look at this. We have Krishan coming in, and he's coming with a Queen Charge Hybrid. He's going with a lot of miners, 20 miners in this charge here.
Yeah, something we haven't seen so far, but Krishan, as we mentioned, the MVP for Existence in their qualifiers, he went perfect. So I'm more than convinced that he can get the 3-star here and keep things going for Existence. The Queen easily gets through the Royal Champion. It looks like he's going to be charging directly into the Eagle. Yes, with the King deployed on the left-hand side, Queen can charge directly in, but not before taking down the Clan Castle troops, Carbon.
Yeah, he's going to take down the CC here. He does use that free spell. He had to. The Queen, she's going for the wall. Queen, what are you doing? She's going for the wall because she wants to get through those to the super minions that force that Queen ability. So now he doesn't know the true pathing of this Queen. He still has another 3 wall breakers. She's walking a little bit to the right now, it seems.
Yes, and he sends them in. He decides to use the Rage as well, which actually... oh, no, he still has 3. Apologies. He must have sent 3 in right when you called the amount, Carbon. Used the Rage, and he might still be able to get this, but the Wallbreaker pathing is going to be difficult now. Just decides to send the Hybrid into the Town Hall, trying to protect that Queen and just do anything he can at this point.
Yeah, he realizes that the Queen went down and he couldn't save her. And the Hogs are moving their way into the scatter shot. I lost quite a bit of them, but he does pop the Warden ability through the Town Hall. The King is still alive, has his ability. That can come in clutch, but the problem is the King's beating on the walls behind the whole raid here. He has 1 more heal to use on the top side towards the scatter shot and the bomb tower. This is where he needs to drop it to help keep them alive. All the scatter shot, the single target Inferno locked on to the Royal Champion. He does have a freeze for her. Down she goes. The miners need to continue to push around, but can he still keep the momentum? He's got a ton of miners here, Judo.
He certainly does, and he can get the pathing through. There's no major defenses other than the Tesla farm and the Wizard Tower, but with no heals, they are starting to take mega damage. Giant bombs on the outside continue to wipe out the miners, Carbon.
This King came around here. We have the Teslas that are doing a lot of work to these miners. Since he lost that Queen, he couldn't keep the Queen alive through this charge on the right side. I don't think he's going to have enough here. He's the miners. The Warden's going to get picked off here for Krishan. And it looks like, the Warden is going down to that single target Inferno. And 25 plus defense is going to hold here.
It certainly is. The miners just not able to get through here. The Queen charge and being trapped from the Clan Castle troops just really threw Krishan off, wasn't able to recover, and now Dakest Muzhan are in the most commanding lead I think they ever could be in. They just need to close this one out, Carbon. Unfortunate that for Existence.
Yeah, but all they need is that 2-star, and they'll get it right there. And look at that. We have
up in the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
In a way.
Yeah, we'll have to see. But now we have B for Dakest Muzhan coming in with the... these Zap Witches here, 11 of them, using the 5 lightning to help take down the scatter shot, the ground expo to the bottom side. It looks like he drops a baby dragon. He's going to want to drop the Grand Warden for this section, or is he going to drop the Queen? We've seen the use of the Queen before. Yes, he's using the Queen. He wants to make, because the Queen's quicker, she can get through this section a little bit faster than that Warden. Drops the Yeti to help clear this funnel to the right side. It looks like he wants to charge everything to the left towards that Town Hall potentially. We'll have to see.
Yeah, the advantage on using the Grand Warden is that he's easy to control. He has greater range, so if the Queen is going to be in any major damage, you can use the Grand Warden in order to potentially get through the area because of the range. But also, if it's a tricky funnel, you can easily control the Grand Warden. But as you mentioned, it's faster to use the Queen. And in this situation with an easy funnel, he has managed to get everything moving around and charging in towards the Town Hall very convincingly here. Remember, Dakest Muzhan, they just need a 2-star to win, Carbon.
Absolutely. It pops that Warden ability right there to protect the Queen. She's getting through the Town Hall through the CC right now because he needs his town hall to go down. Yes, it
There
does
it
to
is.
protect all these witches. Now he can push his way to the top side. Still has another 3 super wall breakers to probably break through this back. Oh my, just the planning to think about breaking these next 2 sections with super wall breakers as he pushes his way all the way around. That's incredible.
Here we go. They are both coming in. Look at the super wall breaker go. Gets the queen out of the initial compartment. And as you mentioned, the next super wall breaker will allow the witches back in. We talked about how good these clans were, but back-end wall breakers really is next level play.
That is crazy to loop everything around this base.
Look
There
at
is
that.
the second next in the wall breaker inside the core of this base, making it look so easy, coming down and taking down Rigator's base. Has an extra freeze, Royal Champion ability, and this is an easy, overwhelming triple. And Dakest Muzhan putting up a perfect war against Existence here.
15 stars, 100% total destruction. It doesn't get much better than that. Existence can certainly study Dakest Muzhan at this point. But again, we have a lot of queen charge attacks. Let's just put it that way. Rigator as it is. Maybe we will see him round off with the queen charge.
Absolutely. Coming in with the queen charge Lalo. It looks like Dakest Muzhan Tai is running a core town hall here. So Rigator is starting with this battle blimp over to the right side. Does drop the rage spell. Taking out a bit of a Tesla farm that does pop. Can he grab the single target in front of with the Yeti Bites? And he is able to take down the single. So the Tesla farm is actually a huge bonus here. So he doesn't have to worry about it for the Lalo.
Yeah, and I think he got that from the battle blimp death damage as well. So a real bonus there for Rigatorez. And this is interesting from Dakest Muzhan. I wonder whether they are testing defensive layouts here. Can they trip up a top-level team with an anti-2-star base? And maybe this is something they are planning for the World Championship Finals. We'll just have to see. But with the Queen charging into the base here, Carbon uses the ability due to the super minions.
Yeah, he was forced to use the ability there, especially since that scatter shot could have been devastating. Gonna have to drop another rage for the Queen, and perfectly dropped. So the Queen, the healer, step into the rage spell. Now she can get the Town Hall, the scatter shots, the sweepers, the Eagle Artillery, everything here in the core. Just keep that Queen under rage, keep her alive, and this is looking crushed from Rigatorez.
That is why queen charge attacks, when you really are a master, are so incredible, because many people, myself included, could struggle against a centralized town hall like this. They can be annoying. Many people will just use a battle blimp for the center, but Rigatorez thinks, no, I'm going to queen charge and just use my opening phase to take out the town hall in the center of the base. Just incredible. Take a bow, Rigatorez. I know that Dakest Muzhan have won this war, but that was impeccable to watch.
Look how many balloons he has left over, and 7 balloons still left to use. 6 minions. He's trying to swag as much as he possibly can. Absolutely incredible attack here from Rigatorez to close it out. And man, it's just, they both put up a show, but it's going to have Dakest Muzhan advancing to take on the final golden ticket winner of next weekend's, not this weekend, but next weekend's qualifier. Man, we had incredible matches, and there it is. 4 balloons, a super wall breaker, and another regular minion to swag in this hit. Incredible hit here from Rigatorez. Remember...